Hi team, Matt Young here from FSQ Sport, here today to talk about what it's going to take to change the sport system. And the first thing it's going to take is a willingness to change. And we all know that change is hard, but it's also inevitable and it's necessary. We can continue to simply complain about the sports system, whether we're parents, whether we're coaches, whether we're in the administration aspects, but there's a lot of tools and resources that we can use to make it better. Some of the biggest excuses that we hear for why the sports system can't change is we don't have the capacity. And it takes capacity to make capacity. So if we're always going to say in default we don't have capacity, it'll never get better, nothing will ever change. Second is we don't have the money. And again, it takes money to make money. So COVID showed us that the repercussions of not having that rainy day fund or not making that investment are really, really detrimental. And we cannot just rely on grants and handouts to sustain ourselves as amateur sports in Canada. The last excuse we always hear is, we can't raise the fees. And we'll just say, people can't afford it. Sport is a reportedly $19 billion a year industry in the United States and $8 billion plus in Canada. There is money. Where we run into the issue is the quality and the perceived value for what we're getting. And again, this tails into capacity and budget nicely, because once we get to that tipping point, we can keep it going and keep it growing. Again, we understand that change is hard, but there are lots of people out there. There are lots of tools and resources that are out there that we can use to get better, but it takes us actually stepping up to use them, or else we forfeit our right to complain. If we all aspire to get sport to the place it's not been before, we all, parents, players, officials, coaches, and administrators, have to be prepared to do what we haven't done before. And that is how we'll change the sports system for the better.